Yo guys, what's up? What's good? How you guys doing? Obviously today is Friday, and you know what time it is. You guys need to go out and have some fun. But then, so you guys want to ask me for money, I have a song for you guys. The song just popped out like, I think it was playing in the studio like 5 minutes ago. How will I forget this song? If you continue to give, God, I think I even sound worse than the guy who sang it. Well, anyways, guys, my name is Daki. I'm sorry to be in your faces. What it meant was, if you give like too much, probably be poor. Then the poorer, then the poorest stars. Yeah, so we have some guys who are called the poorest stars. And then so I've stopped giving so that I will not be called the poorest stars. Anyways, guys, welcome to Gospel Reaction, the Friday edition of that. And you know what? You know how Friday is always like in the studio, right? Always bumper to bumper, amazing conversation. Today, once again, Burna Boy made the calls and is obviously going to be on set today to talk about what he have said, done, or maybe sang in the song, or people expectation from what he should do. We'll talk about that on set today. And obviously, Ruga Drop projects and all of these conversations. This is where we'll talk about them, analyze them, and give our own POV on what we think, though professionally do, but then on what we think they should do or what they should not do, and vice versa. Davido has been dragged. You guys know why you're dragging him. I'm not the one dragging him. I'm not a drag him, and you guys know why you're dragging him. So we'll continue dragging on set today. My name is Taki, and I have my usual guys. Not usual, by the way, but the first key is usual. But I have with me an amazing guy, also called Paul. Paul, what's good?
Also, my G, what's going on?
Fine, man. It's been a while, man. How you doing?
I just took a trip to Ottawa.
Why's the voice like this?
Because things don't change.
I want to ask one question, but let me keep it low. Let me just get quiet.
Never change, man. It's like fuel never increase.
The last time you were here, fuel don't increase.
You know what's past as a bit like,
No, the same price.
No, it's the same price.
Yeah, that's time you come. I see the C7. How much you buying for your size?
I just came from Ottawa.
Where's Ottawa?
Canada, you know, Sabi.
This one, just.
I know that. That's small.
Just.
Very soon now, I'm going to do Zoom call, they do reaction from there. So, what's up? You can't even picking for bad. Anyways, I also meet the first kid. The first kid was good. Yeah. How's everything? And a quick one, Paul. I want to ask you a question here. Nigeria is going agog. Everywhere is going like there's madness everywhere. We saw Tenny coming out to say, I'm doing Afro everything. Somebody said, I'm doing Afro emo. We saw Afro Cartation as I'm pressing. So, I want to ask, which one are you doing now? Have you changed?
Yeah, I just make music. I just make music that appeals to people's senses.
No, there must be an Afro you're doing. Say you be the
Afro appeal.
Afro appeal cut.
So now say tomorrow that I'll call the dragger with her. Now Paul we get Afro appeal. So me I'll get Afro Supreme. Yeah, don't get Afro Tribuna. Yeah. But anyways, nice having yourself. Nice having yourself. Yes, bro. Let's talk about. We're going straight to the point here, and this is one that it saddens me like a lot because I like this person a lot. That's Davido, basically. You guys know I love Davido like a lot, but lately, there's been like a lot of backstory from this conversation, right? At the point, he said when the video gets to 30 million at the time. 30 million was first 30 million, yeah. When he get there, I was going to draw the video for Phil. Then one ITK, one of his fans, I was doing too much, came out to say, let's make it 40. They was like, wait, yeah, true. Let's do 40. So 30 million came, he didn't drop it. Then let's do 50.
Yeah, when that person said 40,
he said 50.
Yeah.
So when he said 50, it was like, there's something it was like he couldn't even help himself. That 50 is 50, we're going to drop it. TJ Mori came and said, obviously 50-50, they'll drop it and all of that. Back and forth story. Finally, 30 because the push was mad. 45 million yesterday. Like hours later, 48. The next day, 50 million. People pushed it. 50 million came back. We waited for the video. 2 hours, nothing happened. 3 hours, nothing happened. Almost like 5-6 hours, he came out to say, to celebrate 100 million on Spotify for unavailable. I would drop for fee. Let's keep pushing. We're almost close. Bro, like at that point, a lot of fans were like, you know what? Eat it. We don't want it again. And that made him come out to say, my fans are doing too much. We're blocking some fans and all of that, back and forth and everything. What do you think is wrong? I was telling Don why I said I feel like they've not shot the video. Because you cannot shoot the video and be keeping it. Is it to you or your children? Because you give it to fans, but you're not doing it. So what do you think is wrong with all of these failed promises back and forth?
I honestly haven't seen this kind of pattern from David before. I would want to say that it's quite like strange. However, like one thing about fans, like I always say, and we have these conversations even off camera most times, I always say that fans are very fickle. It's just like, I'll use myself as an example. I remember Donny Fesky used to hate it so much when I say coming soon. Coming soon, coming soon, I'll drop music soon, I'll drop music soon. So people get really weary of that because you keep promising and keep promising. It's like you're testing their patience. Do you understand? I mean, you're not that you're not allowed to do that. The same fans that cater for you, that look out for you, are the same fans that cater to other artists as well, almost the same fans. Or like the fan base is like splitting, even halves and half, right? But I don't think that let's push to this today, let's push to that tomorrow, so it's almost safe to say the video is not ready.
So now finally agrees with me.
I said it's almost safe to say. I'm not saying it's not ready.
Oh girl.
But for whatever reason they have to delay the video, I don't know. But is it a good look? In my opinion, it's not. Because at the end of the day, when it can come out, now everyone will just say, move that head. A lot of albums are dropping, a lot of projects are dropping. People will still want to put their eyes somewhere else. You get? So it's just like, don't test our patience. Drop this thing. Fans will always be fans. And the reason why we make music is for
fans.
The fans.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
Anyway, Donny Fesky, I kind of observed this morning that I think fans on their own are beginning to push Phil on their own. Because Unavailable has been surprisingly stuck at 72 million for like 2 days.
Yeah.
That's not normally they do update like every day. So you do something, you do something tomorrow. They do like every day, and has been stuck for like 72 for like 2 days. Like it has been there. It has not going. It's not going above that and all of that. But then Phil has just been that song. Just on his own now. People I think 25 minutes are today. People are pushing it on their own and everything. Now the approach from the fans, looking at Maogano go drop this thing. So more just cook pound and we like the song. We're expecting that you push it so that we help you push it, but now we want to do it with our own accord and all of that. Do you think is the wisest way to go from the fans department?
For me, that's a smooth move, like, bro, because people cannot just be stuck to one thing for too long. Like it's been over 5 months already. Just one song being pushed from an album of over 15 tracks or so.
About 17 tracks.
About 17 tracks, on an album. And then okay, aside from Champion Sound, which is the only song that has been heard, every other song are new songs. So like, bro, Unavailable for this long now it's taking too long, and I think people are already tired. Like people are moving on. Maybe let me not say moved on. People are moving on because you can tell from the numbers that all the other songs are doing. Not just Phil. Kante is also doing well for itself. No competition. Once in a while, just mix and all of that. But Phil has been like, okay, guys, like the video never ready. We'll move. We don't move to Phil. And then Phil is doing numbers. Is doing well. I would definitely say that it's a win-win for Davido regardless. Because at the end of the day, when he gets what he wants with Unavailable, and then he moves to Phil, and Phil is already at the midpoint of getting to the peak as it is. But for me, the whole strategy P from Davido and the team is looking like an upcomers kind of approach, because you are a global star, you are a big star. It shouldn't be. It's like wanting to tell the fans to take you to one place before you move to the next place. Like you are big. A Wizkid or a Burna Boy would not say a video should get to so numbers before something else will drop. Like, bro, Last was still doing well. I remember I said it some time ago. Last was doing well and he's still doing well. Burna Boy dropped 2-3 videos in between.
Not common person.
Like he just, cause you don't shoot them. So what's the point? Everybody, time no day. Look at today now, about 3 or 4 projects dropped. Like that's how it's going to be till probably October ending. But is also getting ready for his EP. Say I will get poor EP, I say old song down the year. When new songs stay, like you get me. So I feel like it's taking forever, and then I love the fact that the fans they are moving on by themselves.
I just wanted to add to what Dr. Fesky said, and it's very, very profound. Like the whole PR approach is quite like, I want to say, for lack of proper words, I want to say questionable, because at the end of the day, like Don said, you're a global star. You definitely do not want to come off as I'm trying to beg my fans to be a certain way with me. Maybe that his approach might be maybe just a way to create a connection with his fans, which I think David already has. Right? It's not. I'm not going to have to see David trying to force a connection with his fans, saying, "Oh, okay, it has to be 50, it has to be 100." I know personally the team, David himself, have set like a milestone for them to reach with the Unavailable record. Right now, I feel like demographics are there for us to see. The back end is there for us to see and say, okay, people are not actually tending or maybe moving towards the song anymore. Can we move on? Do you understand? Like it's simple. It's like rice and stew. Let's move on. If we move on to this, because like Don said, we have over like that's like a 17 track project.
Yeah. True.
And almost all the songs are like. I remember when the album dropped, we were here celebrating.
I still have the video.
And we're saying this is just a combination of hit songs on a record, on an album rather. So I mean, why are you shy about the other stuff? Do you understand? That's my own opinion. Just go ahead, go for the kill, man.
Anyway, I saw this tweet here, and this is like an open question. Anyone could just jump on it. I saw this tweet where the person said, "Now that's our own thoughts. She might be wrong, though." She's saying Davido is heavily benefiting from the fact that this year we probably don't have. I said that Shake was come through the project, is really, really working on all of that. So many guys were expected from them to drop an album and to be a big hit have seemingly disappointed. The album has not adequately good drop. It didn't really tap as it should. Kiss Daniel drop. There's a lot of stuff which still makes the team still go back and be like, Baba, albums still there. Like she's come on the point of saying Davido is just on the spree of my album is still cool. People have not dropped one project that would shake me. So on that wave, is you're riding on it. Do you think there's any sense of truth to that?
Well, maybe to a short extent. Not, I don't totally agree with that, because everybody has the right to how well they want to determine a big album.
Yes.
Yeah, number is the fact, but then the message of the album, the importance of the album, what the album has been set to do, also matters to the artist and then the fan base. Davido is a global star. You wouldn't want to compare the album is dropped to the album that one who is not as big like in his category, would be how well the numbers and all of the metrics would do. So for me, I wouldn't want to agree completely that because there has not been any solid album, to compete with Davido or make him, shiver. I would say there have been great albums, albums that's dropped this year, and there have been really, really dope albums with amazing songs and all of that. But just because of the star power that Davido has, you really cannot want to pitch the timeless album towards the other albums that's dropped.
I don't think I even have a lot of things to add to what Donna said, because I feel like it's just the fact that there's a star power, right? And no disrespect, almost all the people who have dropped albums, Olamide has dropped, Adekunle has dropped, Kiss Daniel has dropped, Ashake has dropped, Burna Boy. Are you going to say these albums are mid albums? You can't have this kind of conversations. You have to go carry you. Like, it's fact. But at the end of the day, we also have this feeling that David had already said, listen, this album, whenever I won't say anything, we knew that everybody knew that he was going to push it till maybe like 2045. I don't know for what reason.
Now only we be with the year on that time.
But the truth is, I don't want to agree to the fact that the albums that were out there and
okay.
If we even look at the creative space musically, do you know how many artists drop records every day?
True, actually, no, music.
And I will tell you for free that right now, as it is, you cannot afford to drop a mid song as an artist. Whether you're upcoming or mid-coming or you have come, you cannot.
This words are using. Please let's
keep your mind. Keep your mind in check.
Keep your mind in the conversation.
You can keep your mind in the conversation.
My mother's been conversation already. You can't be coming anywhere like that too.
You get me? So it's like you can't afford to drop like a mediocre record.
Yeah, true.
You can't, because right now everybody's like it's jagu. Everyone's at war.
They want you Tanya.
Everyone's at war. So true. I feel like as Donna said, he's just enjoying the global relevance that he has, and which has taken a lot of years to build from him. So credit to him, actually. Yeah. Credit to him.
Talking about Davido again on this one, we saw for the song Unavailable that they're currently pushing, we've seen them do a lot of twists and turns to it, and at first it was making sense, but looking at it now, it's looking like it's becoming annoying. Now, when the project dropped, so where they had speed up version and slow beat version, they had so many. It was uploaded on Spotify. People complain about that. Now, how they will be doing speed up version on another level. Speed up times two, times three. They're not the slow version. Unavailable. They will know why now. And this is why I keep saying it. I think we have to come to Lagos State. I'll be the chairman. Let's call for the sack of somebody. I don't call his name. Let us sack this boy. This boy doesn't have sense. He doesn't know what he's doing. Sincerely, I won't call his name, but it's paining me. You guys know what I'm talking about. But then he had that run. I felt like, okay, let it slide. Then they went further for the Major Lizards collaboration. I remember on this set, ABB and I were attacking Donifeski, and Donifeski still stood his ground like, it's the right thing to go. It's right. I said, okay. Even though I feel like it's not the right way, but he said it's the right way. Okay, that's cool because obviously it's a collaboration. They went further to do with Lato. Fine Girls, he has been the song. I think he has been doing our own bit to push the song, and we've not seen 100,000 streams so far, but the song is out there. And from nowhere today, woke up. That's why that he has done one with Ding Dong and Sean Paul with Unavailable remix. Now, so far we have speed up version, speed up times 2, speed up times 3, slow motion, slow mo, Lato, Major Leagues, and Sean Paul. 8 version of the main one 9. I'm sure before this month we'll do 10 of Unavailable. Like, what is the problem? Now you're supposed to move on. You remember we still have a deadlock coming through. There's still a deadlock that will still go and start saying, let's start pushing again. We have a lot of collaboration we talk about, and you are still somehow stuck on Unavailable. Now you're giving us remix that we don't want. If you talk that you say your fans are doing, start blocking us. What? But then that's the truth. Then, but at this point, what do you think? Do you think that's the best way to go? Because we saw the run of CK. CK had that similar run with Love and City where he had more than $1,050,000 remix everywhere. If it was a message I'm for do remix too. Gusto remix, we just covered the first kind of power. But anyways, CK had that run, it worked for him. Won't lie, but it worked for him. Now Davido is on that run. Will it work for him? Should I just move on all of that?
Reminds me of this is just like a sign. It reminds me of Lie Skate, Wrap It Up, nigga. But anyways, that's not the point. But
no, that
it's a popular saying. It's almost cliche, but it's the truth. Too many cooks spoil the broth. If you too overdo something, it can't be like say you did play. You understand? I feel like right now I don't understand what they're trying to achieve with the Unavailable record. I want to also believe that prior to releasing the album, they have already had these things in mind. I want to believe. But if not, that they said after the release, we'll do this one, okay. The guy that you said you want to sack will not tell this guy that, yo, listen, we'll have to go to this route, go through this route, and do multiple collaborations. Man, I don't know, because I feel, honestly, you do one speed up, speed the speed up, and then like
slow the slow
mo and all that. I mean, like, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like David needs all that, to be honest. He needs to actually look inside himself. David's an amazing guy. He's an amazing he's a global superstar. I mean, recently he was at the PFA, awards.
But at the World Cup too, like, bro,
do you know who you are, man? You keep Goliath, remember? Do you understand? You're a big dog. So I don't understand why you're trying to feel like you're trying to make us accept you. You already accepted. So why the multiple collaborations? I'll still listen to it anyways, but if I can give 5 streams, then that's okay. So.
Well, I really wouldn't, say too much to what Paula said. Yeah, because like I said, maybe the new songs are not available because like we've had too much of Unavailable and we really do not even know what's available anymore. But for me, I just think that it's about time. Like I've said it over and over again, and I'm still saying it again, that it's about time when they move to the next one. Like, bro, you don't speed up, slow mo, Lato, Major Lizard, now Sean Paul. Maybe they're trying to, like, okay, I saw a couple of comments on Twitter about wanting to probably penetrate, the
Regions.
the different regions, wanting to get to the Billboard 100, wanting to get that particular thing, but it's not coming forth yet. Probably that's why they are pushing for more remix. I remember when the Lato remix dropped, the song did a couple of US media stream, radio, and all of that here and there, but
most of all those things are
but he never really like, okay, maybe he wants to get the Billboard 100 or maybe become the song of summer. Some myself don't even finish like this. So let's move on to the next one. I think few day, away day, Kante day, no competition day. The song with this Caveman and Kijo, Money Day, bro.
That's a jam.
Like, songs full.
Like, bro, like we should be getting different things and different.
Bro, Picasso with logos too is a very, very beautiful song.
Anyways, so you guys know, if you're Davido fan, please tag him to this video. Let him see it that you guys are his fan. I love him so much, but obviously, you get that I go love you, which I can tell you the truth. You get so Davido, please, you have to move on to the next one. And I think for me, I won't give you one. I won't give you one stream for that one push on. I won't let you. I don't want to hear it. I feel like I'll just hear something I don't want to listen to. But anyways, guys, on Davido, this is where we draw the curtain. But then one video I would ask for your thoughts and opinions. What do you think? I believe we still have some Davido fans who feel like he's doing the right thing, right? Come and tell me why you think he's doing the right thing. Come to the comment section and say, okay, this is what I think. Now, don't go the route of that you're a stupid person. What I think. No. What you should say is, this is what I think, and this is what I don't think. It's as simple as that. I love you guys so much. Please and please, we're going to the big one of the day. That's the Burna Boy conversation and talking about. I think I'll tag it Burna Boy featuring Nigerians. It makes sense that way. So the first key here, Burna Boy and Nigeria, and the relationship has gone from sweet to bitter. At the point, Nigerians love him so much after the Grammy thingy. I was the idol. Port Harcourt received him, gave him a reception, hosted parties for him. They were practicing I'm a Burna Boy fan at the time. But along the line, so many things went from the mom to this thing. Let's start from those things that went Do you think there are any element of truth to that? Did Burna Boys shoot somebody at Cubana? Like, bro, you can't be like, say, with the talk and they make sense, but he really do let's start from that. Did he really do it?
I know the Cubana that night.
Wow.
So everybody now yes say with the talk, and people were there. Even though the person that was shot, I heard, he was posted on Twitter that they had to, settle out of all, they paid them off and everything so that, they can, just move on and stuff. That was what was posted because, the lady was at the hospital. They posted receipts of, they posted screenshots of the scan, the, everything that was done, the bullet holes, pictures and all of that, the hospital, the reports and everything. And then at some point, it was like, okay, you settled out of the courts, they've paid them off and everything. And then everybody, has been at peace. And they also signed an agreement that they would never talk about the incident, anybody. So probably that's why they have kept quiet, ever since. All of that. That's the people that was involved. The person that was shot. So like they said, okay, they've sorted it out. Everything signed and sealed, paid to keep quiet, and that's how it's gone. So really, if anyone is going to talk, it should definitely would be the victim, because Burna Boy would most likely you wouldn't even address the situation. You don't go do parts one way they do.
But
like this.
Cubana did not release the footage, right?
They did not. They did not release that kind of footage. Now Burna Boy.
Burna Boy. Well, anyway, Paul, do you think Nigerians are doing too much? Because it's claimed now is that Nigerians are not. I'm trying to make sense out of it. I'm trying to make sense out of it. So his claim is Nigerians are doing too much. If it was with Davido or Whiskey, they will not treat them as the way they are treating him. Do you think we're doing too much in regards to Burna Boy?
Well, sometimes you also have to think about how people receive different information and how people perceive you as a human being. First, the whole Burna Boy makeup and design is that of people perceive him to be arrogant, right? So Nigerians already have a problem with that this person is perceived to be an arrogant person, right? Now the arrogance now making waves for him, being very globally accepted. He's shutting down shows, he's going to stadiums, he's killing it. Nigerians have understood that Burna Boy would forever be Burna Boy.
Yeah.
So I think a lot more people are coming to terms with the fact that this guy is just being himself, really. There's nothing. If you tomorrow you hear now that Burna Boy insulted the biggest president in the world or said something bad about him, everyone is Burna Boy, because there's a way his mind works. There's a way he thinks. Sometimes he says certain things might not be exactly how he meant it, but because people perceive Burna Boy to be quote unquote an arrogant person, is misconstrued, right? However, Nigerians and cancel culture is like 5 and 6. We've been like this for all our lives, bro. You get any small thing, they don't cancel you. Any small thing, they don't cancel you. But any small thing again, they will accept you again. Because that's how we are, and that's who we are. So I don't think that Nigerians are doing too much. I feel like everybody's just playing the emotional card right now, and how Burna's statements affects them and how he appeals to them. Everybody has a right to feel, right? And of course, his recent comments about denigrating the global movement as Afrobeats and stuff like that. So people mind don't be like, yo, bro, it's like you're capping careless, man. Do you understand? But at the end of the day, if Burna Boy still comes to Nigeria to come and go, people will still go.
Actually.
So what are we saying?
Talking about the council culture, right? We saw, I think the first day of this month of the year, January 1st, he had a show in Lagos, especially where one, people paid for the show, and it was a very expensive. It wasn't the normal 5K show we know. It was a very expensive show. Okay, Burna Boy, to start with, did not come early. He came late. Though he explained that speaker issues and there were issues that made him come late, but he came late. And when he mounted the stage, remember he said that Sheyi vibes make me come. Of which he has, I think that union has paid off because Sheyi is on his project, and that's a big one for Sheyi vibes. But then he said, Sheyi make me come. And at that point, the Nigerians are like, okay, you're not just arrogant, you're proud. You don't see us as something. At any point, Burna Boy has to talk about Nigerians, there have never been any good thing he has to say. Either say with the video when he fall down, or in the blue, no cover ram, or something in the light not to make sense that way and everything. Now, he has given hints that at this point, I don't do Afrobeat, I do Afrofusion, and then most of the songs are bended. I mean, did I say bended? They are bent towards the Western guys and everything. Now people are like, is this guy moving on from Afrobeat to maybe hip hop or R&B or rap or something? With this is move of this is recent behaviors and moves to Afrobeat, I mean to R&B and everything. Is it something that will work out for him? Looking at this antecedent, shutting down shows in the UK, the US, City Field and all of that, do you think it's going to work out for him?
Burna Boy does what Burna Boy does, because at the end of the day, he's been able to prove that he's making the waves even outside the shore of Africa, and even Nigeria, his hometown, that he never gets to defend, if I have to put it that way. But he has been able to see a means to thrive abroad. And if that's what's working for him, then kudos to him. But what I would also want to advise, might have to advise, not that if you listen to me, I pray it does.
I pray it does too.
Charity will always begin at home, right? And no matter how bad a person is, family will always be family. Family will always look out for you, right? You can never really cancel your family members, no matter how bad they are. Yeah. Now, can you now start promoting us in a better light than denigrating us? Because the Nigerian music culture has really evolved. Look at where we're coming from. From the busybody, hey. From African Queen, look at where we are right now, exporting globally Afrobeat. I mean, this is something to celebrate. Even if we know that there are certain things that are wrong about us as a people, we cannot wash our dirty linens outside. I would prefer a situation where you can. I see what Fireboy does. I see what Rema does. Rema doesn't really go. Rema is a global superstar, whether or not you like it. How many times have you seen Rema say bad things about Nigeria? He wouldn't. Or about the Afrobeat culture? He wouldn't. He's smarter than that, right? Because at the end of the day, we need to promote ours. We need to promote the culture. You need to also be able to lay an antecedent down for other people to follow. Because now waiting person Pikin see what they do. Now waiting they do. You will see some in the next 5-10 years. You see a lot of youngins. Now you know this generation. They know to They know the year word.
Really?
They know the year word.
Noted.
Yeah. So you see them start, but they don't understand the struggle that people who genuinely care about the culture have put, the amount of work they put on the ground to be able to get us there. So I just feel like, Burna Boy, he should continue breaking boundaries. It's working for him.
Yeah.
But please, can we tone this negativity down a bit? Like it's way too much.
Way too much. And so the first talking about toning this stuff down and everything. Now, do you think the bridge between Burna Boy and Nigeria, do you think that it has been a burnt bridge, or do you think it's one that can still be mended at any point?
It can still be mended.
Obviously.
Like there's that's even very, very possible. Nigerians, as much as we would chastise you,
Too easy.
so far you just come out to like
Don't do normal.
just do normal. Like what's it?
What's
Just
normal?
oblige. Just just stop. You don't even like it's not even as important that you even have to apologize. Like
because
we
might not even get it.
You get me?
We might not even get it.
Just be positive.
Just be
then
positive, that's all.
that's all. Everything just goes back to, and you'll be shocked. You're like, now these people because that's how the fans are. That's how the country is.
Yeah.
Like, bro, we don't get as it be. We go talk him. As you don't talk him, you don't go. Once you come and say, oh, yo guys, I have a show, in Lagos in December. I want you all to come out. I'm going to start by 10. No, definitely not even have. It doesn't have to be a free show. I'm going to start by 10. I promise you, I'll be here before you guys and stuff. Like all of those things.
You appeal to their senses.
You get. You don't already do them. People come and then you are there and then it's all fun and vibe. Everybody don't forget which don't even happen in the past. Many people don't mess up now, and don't like apology. Maybe not. I'm not even really keen on that because Burna Boy, we all know what kind of person he is. But the bridge is not burnt at all. Like you just need to come correct. Just Shinoma and then
Shinoma. And it just reminds me of Davido at the time where he was looking like he messed up, where he didn't make a comment about it, the Baby Mama saga, and people were like, bro, you not do well. Davido just came out and gave on get 2 million. Everybody we don't forget say person get belly or Davido Davido greatest, Davido bad fools,
But that you should know better than that. We are all in this PR, all in this PR business together. We know how to. Let's leave it like that.
Yeah, Paul, we all know how busy Nigerians get when it comes to December. We're fast approaching that era already.
We don't enter
Ember month. By the way, Happy New Month. By the way, congrats, Happy New Month. The first Happy New Month. I have to say that. Yeah. Ember from November, December, Nigeria is always choked up. Events everywhere, back to back. People now remember that I have to do show. A lot of us announced that we're going to have the only this year. And a couple of other guys, Davido should have a concert this year, and so many other guys should have concert. Talking about mending the bridge back between Nigeria and Burna Boy, do you think making or having a concert in Nigeria will make kind of a sense to appeal to Nigerians at the same time?
I don't even want us to overflow this issue because, Donna said it's too simple. It's too simple. Nigerians are very direct people. Just show normal and everything will go back to normal. It will seem as though nothing even happened. Do a concert, like he said. Let's even do the prototype of how he explained it. Or you know what? I'm going to be early this time. I'm going to even come before you guys. I'm going to be there before you guys. You can even start vibing from the mic, the sound check.
Yeah.
You get, bro. People go plenty, and then if he comes early, he gets 1 or 2 fans on stage to perform with him. Do all these things now packaging. Before you know, your sins are forgiven in less than 2 seconds. Everything is normal. So if he does that, and he might, somebody needs to get this video to his team, and does some of all these things that we have already actually said on this red chair.
Yeah.
Trust me, nobody, even all the guys that are attacking him online and all,
everything.
Everybody don't move on.
Burna Boy, what can watch away your sin? Nothing but a show in Lagos. The first key, finally, this is where I get to finally on this one. Do you think Burna Boy will do it?
No, that's the main question. Because Burna Boy, I get coconut head. Now, waiting one do you go do, like no matter what anybody says or anybody thinks. But I feel like to some extent there will be some sense of reasoning, sense of understanding. Even though emotions would rile up and everything, but at the end of the day, everybody now see him and it's like, okay, when my people say don't try for me, like Bro, the album is still on top 10 songs from the album. Maybe Nigerians is hear them. So now people with the abroad, now we hear them now. So the album is still number one album, Spotify everywhere. The album is still there. So now we see the hear them. So eventually say, maybe regardless, maybe we'll see there for me. So yeah, the audio narrative of internet, Baba, last home, I see home, nowhere be like home. So I feel like maybe if you get the right team and all of that, the right conversation to come to the right people, Burna Boy, he could do some of the things I would say.
Anyways, guys, this is where we'll get to the game segment. Done with Burna Boy and all of that. Burna Boy, I think this is where I get the thing that we love you. We love Burna Boy like a lot. I've seen people who are diehard fans. Mide is one of those persons. He love Burna Boy so much. Mide will go to jail for Burna Boy. I'm just saying, anyways. But we love you so much, and we hope that in coming days we'll have this relationship like bread and butter back again. Welcome to the game segment. The last time I think we lost and I came second. The first was first, but today I don't play. Should I play? Let me even play. So I'm going to do the I call on game, right? And I'll start first. Then it goes like this. I call the first thing. I'll go like this. And so the first whoever lose from the person drop out. Then the last two person contest to be the winner. So it's like 3 games. So I go Eagles, then you go last. So the winner of 3. So I have 2. I win the round. I win the game. Do you understand? All right. So let's go. Name of what was that first one I used to win the last time? Name of content creator. Name of content creators. Name of content creators. I call them Poba Girl.
Shaggy.
21st School.
What's this now? Why you put this question down to call if I hate? I'm out. Right. God.
All right. Names of music producers, Afrobeats.
Yeah?
Names of Afrobeats music producers.
Okay, Afrobeats music.
No, go, yeah. Keep going,
let's go.
Alright. Young John.
What's his name?
Fuse.
Paper.
It's the house now. You're gonna win now. Oh yeah, now you don't lose now. But we don't win the first round. Hey, happy. You happy? Let's go.
Alright, so I'm next.
Alright, so
Namidi start now. That round don't finish.
Okay.
Then you start the talk round.
Alright,
so names of okay. Names of animals that you know: ostrich,
cat,
giraffe,
dog,
tortoise,
horse,
mouse,
rat.
Monkey, donkey, fish, elephant, lion, tiger, kangaroo, dragon. What's the meaning of this now?
Paul.
Alright, so names of between me and you now.
Yeah.
Names of this one is easy. Names of countries.
Okay.
Nigeria,
Ghana,
Ukraine,
Botswana,
Algeria,
Russia.
I have a chance to win. So I don't win this one. Yes, now. If I win that 1-1, I don't win this one. Now I get a chance to win.
What's in Namibia?
I get a chance to win.
Yeah, I just want the call. Tunisia, Malaysia. I got to go to yeah.
There are 2 ways. Let's go. Let's do the final round. My say, no, what's not playing, man? She.
Okay, let's be biased. See, why I just give up? Both of you, you're gone. For the fact that you made me do this, you're gone. Okay, names of Man United players.
Check me, Monisa. Check me. Check me. You want to whine me?
Alright.
Let's start from.
So-
The guest model. Okay.
Bruno Fernandes.
Onana.
Rooney.
Rooney for
Rooney for
You
real.
say
No.
Man U players, I didn't say current now.
I'm talking about
No, you never said it, bro.
But
No.
But he left. He
It's
left.
the game,
He left.
but you never said it. You said
No,
Man U players.
but no. But I said
No.
wait. No, but I said
But
the
he
girl.
said
And I said
the
it's
girl.
not
Yeah,
one girl.
that no concern me now.
No.
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 I
Start
cannot-
was
I
again.
cannot
Start was
agree.
again. When
No.
you start again.
The
When
person
start
that
again.
said
No.
the game, he
No,
never
first he left.
mentioned-
No.
You
These
never
are-
mentioned
wait now.
current
No.
or past.
No. When I said the girl, I said it's not one
You
girl.
know
What
concern
is
me.
no now? No.
That one are you now.
No. There's not fair play. Don't have to leave the game.
I know they do. He
He
played for Man U. He played for Man U. He played for Man U. He never said, you know, you
I didn't say X.
but you
Yeah,
didn't
but
say
I didn't say
current player too. Did you? You never said now.
I didn't say.
You never said current player regardless.
No. Who do you say Man U team? Oh? Yes.
Okay.
He will be out the Man U.
No talk. Oh. No talk. Oh.
So
No talk. Oh.
names of current Man
Thank
United
you.
players, not the ones that have left,
Yes.
not the ones on loan.
Yes.
Current Manchester United players. All right, so I go. Rafael Varane,
Onana.
Odegaard.
what the actual is that, bro?
I swear. If I just tell you again, though.
Odegaard and player now. Which club he did?
Is that what
Are you Arsenal?
you ask 9 day? Send out that guy. I swear. I don't say no forget time. Man U. You don't know one. Maybe I don't put Remixes for my head. No, I just not ask you call next.
So I won.
No, me and you.
No, me and you.
Yes. I'm done doing now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done doing. Let's go. Barcelona. Yes.
Yeah.
Hallway. Name of Barcelona players you know. Jose Koundé.
How's it going that way?
No, he's out already.
Oh, it's between me and you.
Yeah. Name of Barcelona player you know. Jose Koundé.
Stegen.
You're out now. You're out. It's nothing like The game is straight to the point. You just call your name. There's no No. There's no in the game now.
I mentioned his name now.
But there's no you did it's a fast game. 1-1. I see this game. So you come back to me again, Abi. Don't must leave this game. It's not possible. Name of yes now. Don't go come out. Just run around. Chelsea players.
This is not fair anymore. I'm not playing again.
He said players, that's fine. Chelsea fans don't know Chelsea players.
I'm trying to.
Oh yeah. Name of music labels. No.
Doesn't players in Premier League.
Now, by 4 me, we'll do sports.
Must we do sport? I don't think we can't do sport now. Okay.
So they're calling I'm Ojiabo.
Name of wait now. Name of governors in Nigeria.
Wait, to present or past to?
Present governors in Nigeria. Start by Akinredolu.
Sorry.
Don't worry.
It's no, Lagos to down themselves.
Sanwo-Olu. Not like no one. Let's go. Like, it's don't do now. I don't do.
Okay. Let's go something musical. Names of record labels in Nigeria. Alright. Ready?
Yeah.
Moving.
Chuck City.
Chronics.
YBNL.
How you say it?
No! I don't win! Check out!
He answered you
No,
now.
I took time.
He answered you. He answered
You took time now.
He
You took
answered
time.
you.
Check, place.
Yeah,
No,
yes.
wait. Yeah, wait.
He answered
Wait. Okay, wait. Wait now. No, you just eat. Calm down. Wait, you are eating. Calm down. This game is how many seconds interval? It's not 1 second. So
2 seconds.
no, it's one. Then it's one now. It's one. Check the video. Check how many seconds you used.
I didn't even use up to a second.
Because immediately you said it, you were waiting for him to give immediately. No, you're waiting for that. Man, just no.
I don't wait. Let's move on.
So what happened now?
You are the one that lost because he called the name and then you are really to see.
Don't do
No, people other go watch him now. No, it's not. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about the.
They are waiting for him.
No, it took more than 1 second now. Do you know what? You know what's 1 second? It took more than 1 second. I said Choke City. I said Choke City. Wait.
It's not even Choke City. It's Choke City. You're not even correct. You say Choke. What do you want choke?
Yeah.
Fuck them. Say Choke.
Wait, no, we are rushing.
Now fornication, I put in my say Choke City. Wait a minute. Is there a record label as Choke City?
Choke City.
Is there a record label as Choke City?
It's Choke City now.
It's not Choke.
Okay.
Yes.
Chalk City. RCA. So you see get time.
He passed that thing now. But no wahala. If you don't want me to lose, but it's fine. And I've lost now. But me, I know that I'll watch that video again in more than 1 second. I'm so sure.
Take it to a big cut.
Anyway, guys, I've been robbed of this game. Donifeski and Igube joined together. They robbed me.
I never said anything.
No, you're supporting him. You're saying.
I never said
you said his mother. When I stood up and went there, you said that.
Maybe there's video or evidence.
They're not gonna put that for that part now.
Yeah,
Well, anyways, let's come to the final.
You want this Stone Cold design.
Let's come to the final conversation. And this one is about two guys who dropped projects today, Ruga and Techno. Techno has amazing guys, amazing guys in the space. Techno has OG, one of the creators we've had at the time to do good music, actually. Working with like of Chris Daniel, Davido, like his imprint is everywhere. If you don't want to see the imprint in Boga, see the imprint in Fall or something at the time. Amazing guy. And he came through this project and there are a lot of talks about it. Let's start from Ruga. Ruga came through with Rule the World, 17 tracks. And Don was saying, why is it that your first major player as an artist is a pack song fuller? Like you always the 17, 18. Have you noticed that, Ron?
Well, yeah, but at the end of the day, I think that right now, like everybody's just trying to go for like the big gun because the truth of the matter is these guys have like tons and tons of songs, right? So
Yeah,
sometimes it's just like, oh, should we make it 15? Should we make it 10? Should we make it 20? And A&R has like the biggest headache, to actually pick out songs, to be on the album. So yeah, I don't really think that even if it has to be 20 something songs, we've had Chris Brown doing over how many songs on an album, tons and tons of songs on an album. So at the end of the day, if the soup sweet, people go make it about. So you get me. So it's just the number for me is not really a challenge.
Anyways, yeah, we saw where he came through that one, Rule the World, and dropped over the midnight, and it's out, and people are still giving thought about it. Now, I think that we're used to that in the country where people drop album, and the first 2 weeks people come out to drag and bash and everything. Now, considering that Burna Boy dropped a week ago, were you expecting Ruga to drop and instantly go straight to charts?
Well, I would say to some extent yes, because when something new drops, everybody wants to listen to it.
Yeah,
and that is what makes it, the number comes up, like it rises and all of that. But Burna Boy is a big gun, and so it's going to be pretty difficult, for Ruga's album to actually thrive so well on the charts. Not to even say the fact that 2 other guys dropped. Tinkai dropped an EP, and then Techno also dropped. So the streams are so divided, So it's going to be like really, really, a strong one. Probably when they now spell out the lead single, that song could now, do all of those things. But I love the fact that everyone is beginning to take the giant step. Yes, you are big. I'm big too in my space, so I can decide what I want to do with my career. Gone are the days of if person one drop go the fear say I don't drop or make a chill. I think it's a good thing. It also shows that your music is growing, your fans are growing, and then you are also getting people to listen to you even outside of the shores of Nigeria, so which is good.
Now, Paul, I'm looking at the Road the World project here. There's this particular tweet I saw that was concerning because I kind of observed it. I've listened to the 17 track over and over again, like twice, and then so this person said, so let me know what I said. The person said the song sounded like it used like similar bounce and more like Aside the one we listened to before, Shiwaju and some of those old songs, most of the new songs he added, it's just like close your eye, remove the beats. Remove the lyrics, probably have the same beats. Do you think that's true?
Well, I don't want to agree because people consume music differently, and everybody get different type of ears and how the sound they also resonate with them. But so the matter is there was a progression in the arrangement of the songs that I really liked, in terms of it just flows into each other. And like I said, the album itself is an 18 plus album, if I have to be honest. Apart from the last song on the album, go listen and find out for yourself. And it's just like he said so much, and then you can't use Jesus Christ and God to cement everything. That's a very, very audacious style. Anyways, but the truth of the matter is, the album was actually arranged in such a way that it's almost like a no skip, because it just flows into each other like that.
You do not know when you're in the next
you don't even know when you're in the next track. Do you understand? So it's just like, I like the arrangement, and that's one thing I really appreciate about Ruga on this project, is the fact that he used the album to tell a story. So it's just like you're listening, and then you're getting into a picture of everything he's trying to say, from the first track to second track to third track, even till when he got to Stefflon's track, and everything. Like, it's just a story. So I feel I don't have any problems with it
At all.
I don't.
This is debut album.
Yeah.
There are a lot of build up hope about people's debut album. Like when you're giving us like EPs and so many hit singles, people are there having so many high hope. Ashake had the same run too. For like, bro, what's your album gonna look like? When Ashake dropped the album, it was an amazing one. Instant hits. So like it has been there over and over again. Yeah. Now, talking about Ruga, did you get that same vibe from his debut album?
Well, for me, I think we have this mentality of, once you drop song, your song has to always hit all the time. There are some music that, you just drop, and the music are more of, passing the message across. And if your message is being passed, it means that you've achieved your goal, your target, for that particular project. Yeah. So, for me, I wouldn't want to say that I was, maybe let down or disappointed when I didn't hear, some banger kind of, banger worthy songs, so to say, in terms of high tempo, upbeat, songs that people would dance and vibe to and all of that. Not all the time, you'd want to do that. Look at when Omale dropped his EP, bro. The message on the EP and everything, was in there. Same thing with the Boy Alone album. He was telling his story. So there are different ways by which artists would want to come out as. You don't give us dance or banger, everybody don't dance. So not all the time now. Can't we praise God?
Can't you sing worship
like
song?
Fireboy is saying now, he said he wants to record an heartbreak album.
Yeah.
Like
true.
he wants to be heartbroken first and then record the album. So obviously we don't tell him that you're expecting a dancehall or you'll be expecting a smash, the album. Yeah. So at times just sit down and listen to the message. There are some albums whereby you are driving and then you are just chilled and then you are listening. There are some albums that you listen to in some certain position. So I think that the album is would not likely be placed on the debut album that came out so superly great in terms of the likes of Wizkid's debut album, in terms of talking about the likes of Olamide's debut album, Wandeko's debut album. Like those are like debut albums that had bangers, and smash upon smash. But Ruga took another direction. Now, like Paul said, bro, the story on the album was well aligned. Yeah. Like you can tell and understand and relate to all of the things he's saying. And prior to the release of the album, he said that this album is telling his story. Yeah. So listen to the album and listen to the story, and then catch up with the kind of person he is and all the things he's done in the past and what he intends to do moving forward.
Paul, before the album released from Ruga himself, so we had a live session where he said I think he premiered a song and it was about to become a new goat. Like that's his words. But like you guys are about to witness or about to become a new goat like that. So give us a build up that what is coming is massive. Now Don was talking about how the album is this up tempo beat and everything. We've seen Chike debut album. Took Nigerians everywhere. Like the song of the prayer was like till date people still listen to it. Omale had similar run to the first EP was amazing. People loved it. Though it was that's not the COVID period, but everybody loved the project. Get Lady. Now these are guys that they were not the up tempo guys, but then they had cool songs that made people like, okay, let's reason with you. Ruga on his debut album, looking at the whole build up and Next Good and all of that, do you think this is that album that can make him the next GOAT? Or it's just his thoughts?
Let's not take away a lot of things. Like there's some specifics that you cannot ignore.
Okay.
At the time when we had Get Me, it was during the COVID period, right? Where everybody like paid attention to it.
Yeah, well,
Same with
We
Chicken
did have-
album.
Same with Brother Skipper album.
Yeah.
Like
I remember as in I knew I did that
You
time
get
when I
time.
did the album.
but the album was good.
It was fantastic. It was fantastic. Now, we're in a season where Ruga has dropped an album and he says it's the next GOAT. Like Ruga, what Ruga has done with this album is quite audacious because the Nigerian market is known for boppy songs, danceable songs, and then he decides to defy that and then just goes for Ruga. I'm going to just imprint myself on this project and just sing, right? That's quite audacious, and also given the fact that we have a Burna Boy was dropped, we have an Olamide was dropped, we have Ashake who has dropped. There's a David who's pushing. David is available everywhere right now. Don't you get? So these are things that I could consider to be very brave move because at the end of the day, if we can come back and have this conversation another week time and see how these songs do, because are people going to listen to it? Yes, definitely. Because trust me, people are moving away from boppy song. People are starting to listen to music right now, which is a very good thing. I'm not saying the boppy songs are not great songs. You get like I've always write for my own. I remember, sorry, I'll take that again. I remember a lot of records will come off to you as, oh, I want to dance. Sometimes you lose the message.
Yeah.
But Ruga's album is not the kind of album that you want to. Like I said, he told a story, and then every line has a message, and that's where we're going. And for him to say that he's the new GOAT in that space, then I mean, it could be a statement of fact. Be a statement of fact, and I mean, big ups to you.
Big ups to you. Now let's move to techno. But by the way, I think it's good to know that I think this Ruga has never featured in the Nigerian artists before. But then in case you find anyone, come and prove me wrong. But I don't think he has ever. I'm sure he has never.
Repeated the same thing on the album.
On the album, yeah, he repeated the
Like,
same.
no feature
No
from
features.
Nigerians, bro.
The only features
Like,
from Saudi, so
Bro, Steph.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that's really
I think that's
really
audacious.
brave. Fam,
freaking
That's
audition.
brave.
come on.
That's very brave.
Nah.
That's
Like, debut
brave.
album
Bro.
without that. Nah,
That's brave. That's
and
brave.
without even let's say a major global superstar, so to say.
Sincerely.
Steph is big, yeah, but then she's not like on the caliber of like big.
Selena,
Get me?
like all of that.
So like, man, nah, big ups to Ruga. Big ups.
Big ups to Ruga and obviously Jones. You saw what they announced a new guy, but that's for another day. Let's talk about Techno's projects quickly. He also dropped an album, and he's one person that a lot of people have been waiting to see what he want to do on the song. Techno had this run that whenever I drop a song, it's something to dance to. From the days of Pana to the 2 Words song was doing, people loved him and everything.
Pana, Diana, everything a name of girl.
But yeah, now it's come through with this one. What are your thoughts on generally the project he just did?
Yeah, Techno's album, the more the better is, it's giving us the vibe of the classic techno. Like you go hear techno, you just want dance. And that is it. Everybody have their own goal and the message that they want to pass across. Once you hear techno, just they dance, just they move your leg. I remember when I was playing it, before I knew, I don't see Paul on the tap back, that is on the nod head. Like that's just the vibe, the feeling that it gives. And the album is actually really lovely. Like I enjoyed the songs on the album. I think Peace of Mind happens to be like my favorite song, at the moment, because maybe I've not digested the other songs on the album. But then like the songs I listened to, I've listened to the album once and I can tell that this album is really lovely. Techno is one person that has been around for a while, and then he's still telling. One of the songs he said that he knows he's been hustling and he knows that every day is not Christmas. Like things will not go your way all the time, but keep pushing, remain consistent, and then better days ahead. Everything would get better eventually. So the message is also there, aside from wanting to make people happy. The vibe, if you listen to the lyrics carefully, there are also 1 or 2 things to also like really figure out from the album.
And Paul, your overview of the project?
Fantastic, amazing project. Quite like very retrospective because it gave us that whole classic techno vibe. Literally everything that Donna said. It makes you remember the days of Pana, Diana,
Susanna.
all the Susannas, the Nas, and everything.
Wow.
You know, the many women that have been in Techno's life and continue to be in Techno's life.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, the truth of the matter is, it made me feel some type of way, and that's also like credit to some very notable samples on the project.
The opening track.
Yeah, opening track. There was a Davido sample there. You know. So when you hear that, the first thing your mind will first want to stay.
Yeah.
And credit to the NR guys. Credit, because once anybody who is less of a Gen Z hears that first track, the person first say, I'm sitting on this album because I want to hear this.
Hey, but they shake your heads. It's not Jersey. Glasses like, okay, let me hear you, Jerry. You're talking to shake your heads. Yeah, I know. You're like Gen Z. Okay.
You know, so I mean, like, there was just that feeling of nostalgia when I played the album. I was like, okay, you know, there was also samples from Downfall Drivers, part of the song. So, I mean, he just made us understand that, you know, I'm still that techno guy that you love.
True.
Bro, there's a tracking of pop. Bro.
Yes. So I mean, like, see, let's not even talk too much. You guys go and listen to the album.
Go and stream it, actually.
It's an amazing body of work. I have nothing to say, nothing negative to say about the album.
Yeah.
So it's 100 album for me, to be honest.
Okay, talking about that, quickly, Paul will rate the projects from both Ruga and Techno in 2 seconds.
For Ruga, I'll give Ruga an 8.5 over 10 because 8.5, the rating drops in my own opinion because it catered to only 18 plus. Because if you are a small picking, avoid it. Your mind will not be able to contain some of the explicit content and lines and things that Ruga had to say on that record. So well. And then because I enjoyed the fact that he had continued to be Ruga rather, and not entertain other. I'm not saying it's a good thing.
I don't want to follow.
You just say, okay, you know what, I'm not going to feature any Nigerian artist on my project, and continue to be that way, even knowing how difficult the market is right now, because sometimes you need all these people also to give you 1 or 2 streams here and there. It's a part of the drill. Everybody knows that. So 8.5, fantastic. For Techno, man, I'll give Techno 10 because of my GB because bro, it just made me feel alive again, just made me love the whole Techno again. And shout out to him for also being very consistent. I understood and I understand a lot of things that he had been through from the health challenges he had, fought really, really hard, came, got us crazy on the record with Kiss Daniel, got us crazy on the Davido record. I mean, like, every feature you put Techno is JB, like, with chop on like or hard with chop on madman. So he has consistently delivered, and I didn't expect anything less. So it's a 10 over 10 album.
8.5 and 10 over 10 on the first game.
For me, I would say I rate Ruga's album an 8 over 10. Being that he came correct on the album, like he was himself, and everything he has said, that he wants to do, he wants to be, is what he did on that album. So for that, I'd say 8 over 10. For Techno, big tech. For me, I also rate Techno 8 over 10 because 9 is for me and then 10 is for God.
I understand, right? 9 is for the first key, it's 10.
You can't make me be a bad person, but I don't give God anything.
And I was in the drill now. And let's go to 8.5. But
God accept my prayers this morning.
Man. Well, anyways, guys, thank you for joining us. By the way, this is a special out to Reborn. Reborn, we love you so much. Reborn is not feeling fine, actually. So
Why
you guys
saying
should
like
say.
he died?
No, no. Behind the camera, I will say what I want to say later, but I'm not going to say it. But Reborn, we love you. Please get well soon. Come back and keep being goofy as you are. So anyways, guys, we'll catch you guys on the very, very next one. Please and please take care of yourself. And remember, it's Friday. Have some fun.